Hello, guys. This is Dustin DaHusky again, and I got another interesting subject regarding pandemic and natural human needs. And this is going to be a very interesting subject. And boy, has this year been interesting. Let's talk about horny people. Yeah, let's talk about sex. Oh, sex. So, like human beings are, we're very social creatures. Not only are we social creatures, we like to fuck. Yeah. That's been hardwired in forever, really, actually. Um don't be fooled by religion, because if they say sex is only bad, that you should only use it to make kids, I don't know, it feels pretty damn good. So it must be good for everything else. I don't know. So I've noticed throughout the whole year, especially AD Twitter and Telegram, pretty much the internet. Let's just say the whole damn internet. Everyone's horny, blue balling, and the floodgates just everywhere and everything. You can't escape it unless you can. Oh, coffee. This video is not sponsored by Ohio. I guess it could be. Anyway. So this year, everyone's horny. Everyone is horny every year, of every month, of every week, and of every day. And some is just horny every hour, and yeah. But especially for this year, since everyone's at home, you can't go to conventions, so you can't bung each other. Because a lot of people go to cons for other reasons. See their friends, do some programming, fursuits, see old friends. Wait, I said friends twice? Maybe, I forget. And then some just like to bang. And that's okay. Because sometimes you just need to bang. So, there we are in 2020, where Bad Dragon, Twin Tail Creations, other Primal Hardware, Fetish Zone, whatever, any kind of adult company out there that's kind of furry-esque, or just quite literally run by furries. As I'm actually more convinced, more and more of these adult toy companies are all run by furries anyway, because when an ordinary dildo is just not enough, you find one with a knot, things just got so much more interesting, and challenging, and interesting. Yeah. And for the first time ever, I've never seen toy companies being sold out every week. So much so that some are actually doing an inventory almost daily on what they currently have produced to then get sold by the end of the day or by next morning. And then they are making more for the next day or so. Bad Dragon's totally been sold out. They're no longer doing custom orders of anything. They're just making stuff just to kind of, probably keep the lights up. Although, since they made so much money over their stuff, because the materials to make silicone toys pretty cheap when you really think about it. So everyone's actually making a killing. It's just trying to get materials to make more of it is hard to come by, and well, everyone's buying it because you know what? Everyone's at home and they want to do stuff. But they know they can't interact with anyone. So you may as well play with yourself. And hence, seeing every single inventory on every adult site is totally empty. It's pretty much first come, first serve. Hey, we got stuff. Oh, we just sold it all within the hour. It just seems like that way because certain companies are even actually making new items they've never had before just because they just want to sell stuff, which is understandable because, hey, you want to sell stuff to people, make money. It's capitalism at its best. Although, for toy companies, it's like, you know what? It's the best kind of capitalism. You're buying an anthrosilicon dick. But that's okay. You're shoving the money directly up your ass. Or you're pretty much you're playing with your money in some shape or form. It's just not in the shape or form of money. It's interesting and weird at the same time. So everyone's horny. Everyone's on Twitter. Everyone's like exposing themselves. Okay. Well, everyone's just incredibly horny because there's not many outlets that they can go with their friends. Their ordinary bang partners. Pretty much, you bang one individual or you have a group of individuals that you just rather bang. But you can't bang. Social distancing. That's hard to do with sex. Unless you live with them, then that's different, but still. When you don't live in the same household, yeah, you really can't see anyone. So, furries, you're building up pressure on the inside. And that's okay. Because that's normal, because that's everyone. But, furry Twitter on AD. Business as usual. Because you know what? You still make videos. Still a lot of people that do make videos. And they're, releasing them, this and that. So, there is a lot to see. There is a lot to do. If you got toys, good on you, because it's very hard to get them right now. You can get them, and it might still take, there's this one individual, one local friend of mine who we were waiting on a toy for almost 4, 5, 6 months. I know now, before all this, ordering from Bad Dragons, it's about 4 to 6 weeks on average. Maybe 2 months at most. Although, over the course of the last few years, they were getting way too many custom orders, that they were almost waiting anywhere from 2 to 4 months on average sometimes. So, I guess the list of custom orders depends on really time of year. It just seems more random than anything else. They might get orders heavier one part of the year or another, or due to discounts for holidays or whatnot. Okay. But if you're able to get something from some makers, you might still be waiting several months before they even show up for some reason, which mail has gotten a bit more slower because of what's going on. So what might take a month might take you 2 months. 2 months! There we go. We brought something back from another episode. So there's not many opportunities for physical interaction. And unless you have toys present, I haven't been to a sex shop in a while. I pretty much bought as much lube as I needed to for a long while in March. So I'm still doing pretty good. But I have not been to a shop since, so I really don't know what their inventory is like, if it's all sold out or it's business as usual, where they still have a lot of stuff. But I noticed that with a lot of furry adult toy websites, they have no inventory because you know what? I think people get bored of the ordinary dick. They're like, whoa, it's a dragon. Or it's a canine. Let's have some freaky fun. And then, they buy stuff. And then they realize, where have I been this whole time? Yeah, it's kind of how it usually is. So, yeah. The furry horny meter is totally broken at this point because everyone's horny. Like, usually it's always maxed out on the meter on a usual basis. Now it's like, it spun around a few times, broke the dial, and now it's just like we stopped paying attention for months. And I think when this whole pandemic is over, not only are cons going to explode in numbers, there's going to be a lot of people exploding into people's butts at these cons. And we're all expecting it. That's just going to happen. It happens normally on a regular basis at cons. Holy moly, is it going to exponentially increase at cons from this point on when they do come back? The number of beds that are going to be pounding against the wall at conventions are going to skyrocket tenfold of bed rattling action. Because normally that's where a lot of people do their videos, is at conventions, because that's about the one time where they're able to get videos with people they want to do videos with. Rarely ever happens at home, I've noticed, but a lot of these videos I see happen to be at cons. Hey, why not? You get much of your clientele that you want to do video work with. Hey, it's maybe a more efficient way of doing things. But yeah, furries right now, horny to astronomical levels. Yeah, that seems pretty normal. So, yeah, I finally talked about that. I mentioned that a while ago, that it's like, I should maybe make a video about that, because you know what? Oh, the level of horniness with furries is just going through the roof. Like their loads, just making a giant hole. So, anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. We'll see you at the next video.